Alright guys, Zenless Zone Zero 2.5 might actually be the biggest update yet. It seems we have massive new features and quality of life changes on the way for Zenless, and it's looking really hype. What if I told you the unlock potential system is getting a huge revamp, giving us a free-to-play method of buffing the older characters? But that's not all. What if I told you we're also getting a full co-op mode and the ability to choose your substats? The good news is everything I just mentioned is on the way for the next update. I'll be doing a full breakdown on all of it in this video, and also if you guys do enjoy the breakdowns and update videos on the channel, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put those notifications on. I'm also giving out some free internet memberships to my subscribers that leave a comment. But alright, let's not waste any time as we have a lot of exciting new info to talk about for this video. Alright, the first thing we can mention is the updated unlock potentials. So this is getting a big revamp. It seems the unlock potentials will work differently for some characters. We have the first unlock. The first unlock potentials modify a character's kit and granting them new abilities and passives. This is the ones we previously saw with characters such as Ellen Jo and S. Ambi. Currently, it's shown that Bernice is actually the next character to be receiving the new first unlock potential to make them a bit more viable in the current meta. So basically the old system will remain, but now there's a upgraded system, the revamp, which is the next few characters will have additional unlock potentials. For this one, you'll be able to obtain it through buying it in a brand new store coming out in the next update. You'll be exchanging materials for potential from number 2 all the way to number 6. So these additional potentials will only increase numbers such as damage multipliers, daze multipliers, and will not add any new movesets or core passives or gameplay. These are strictly going to be multipliers and referred to such as awakened potentials. Now for the characters receiving these new awakened potentials in next update, it appears Ellen, S. Ambi, and Grace, and Soldier 11 do have awakened potentials to gain further multipliers to their kits in the 2.5 version update. We also have a slight preview of these changes to Soldier 11, Grace, and Ellen, so let's quickly go over it. Alright, so for Soldier 11, it appears the additional ability will be getting upgraded, the Wildfire, increase Soldier 11's crit damage by 15% all the way up to 30%. We have Grace, when consuming Zap, gain the Zap enhancement effect, increases electric damage by 20%. For 25 seconds, repeated triggers refresh duration, so I guess the multipliers there got some buffs. Ellen Jo, additional ability Rising Storm. Ellen's crit damage additionally increases by 2 up to 4.5% per stack. And then we have Soldier 0 Ambi, additional ability Voltage Surge, increases all squad members' aftershock damage to enemies marked with Silver Star. Now it's 27%, goes all the way up to 35%. So this is just a quick preview of some of these changes you can expect for the current awakened potentials that we know of on these characters. Now for how the acquisition and store works exactly is awakened potentials can be unlocked very similar to Mindscapes. You unlock them one by one after enabling the initial unlock potential, and it also appears to be decently obtainable, so expect a free-to-play friendly system to gain the buffs on old agents. For how to gain the currency for the shop, all you have to do is participate in game modes such as the Redo Weekly, Shield Defense, Deadly Assault. You can earn Awakening currency, which can then be exchanged for valuable items in a potential shop. 1,000 tokens can be exchanged for 1 Awakening material. Price may be temporary, so we don't know exactly if it's 1,000 or if they're going to change it. But in the shop, you can also exchange further rewards for Bamboo vouchers with a limited quantity, and there's going to be a bunch more goodies inside there as well. So this is what we know on the unlock potential revamp. Alright, next up we have yet another big addition to the game on the way for 2.5, and that is co-op. That's right, co-op is coming to Zenless Zone Zero. A proper co-op game mode is on the way where you and other players can combat alongside each other. Here is everything we know on co-op. Let's do a full breakdown with all the new info that came out on it. So co-op will have structured team matchmaking. We have a agent selection phase with ready, cancel, start buttons. Secondly is a role and mandatory compositions. They give tips for if you want to pick a DPS, break, support role. If there's one missing, then they'll advise you to pick one. So basically, characters will be categorized as damage dealers, support, Daze Master. The system expects different roles among several players. It's very clear cooperative combat gameplay. There's different game modes called Annihilation, Elite, Timed, Speed Challenges, Elemental Domains with Flame, Thunder, Miasma, Alarm Hacking, Treasure Hunt, and Final Battle. Each with objective, scoring, and optional extra conditions. For example, don't lose too much HP, use the ultimate a certain number of times, perform a counter, stuff like that. It seems these objectives are going to be shared with server-wide meta progression, with stuff such as research points, clues, gadgets, random chests. And another thing is dedicated temporary build system using cards and emblems with stat boost. This is going to be co-op effect, team buffs. There's also a hint of like a roguelike element into it with specific equipment for specific agents and contexts. Well, in gameplay, there's also going to be quick communication that will be available. So lots of preset messages for like group up, marking positions, rescue me, or tell players to move. From the looks of it, it's a fully structured PvE mode where you can queue up with other players, pick your roles, face off different challenges together with the element of online matchmaking and multiplayer. Now, another interesting thing I found is some agents will be getting buffed specifically in the co-op mode. Here it says agents such as Astraeal, Lucia, and Lighter be gaining new additions, new mechanics, and basically buffed when playing the co-op mode. But yeah guys, that is all I could find on this new co-op system or mode. Let me know what you think of it down below. Looks like a pretty big addition to the game. The last mention is a pretty big quality of life change. A Substat Selector is finally on the way to Zenless Zone Zero. Here it says when performing an advanced tuning in a music store, you can now select the sub for the drive disc of your choice. So for those who were hoping for Substat Selectors to be added, it's finally on the way for 2.5. The last thing I can mention is we have something called Intelligence Board on the way. So I pulled up the details here. It says you can have up to 3 commissions can be posted simultaneously for the Intelligence Board. Each Notorious Hunt commission can be challenged by others 1 to 3 times. All other commissions can be challenged once. There's going to be weekly posting limits. Notorious Hunt and Expert Challenge commissions 3 times each. You can earn up to 5,000 carrot points per week. Completing commissions also grants additional site credibility, and current carrot shop items include basically a bunch of materials to help you upgrade your agents, so a lot of extra things in there. And there may be a hidden reward as well, such as previously mentioned wallpapers and pendants. So I haven't seen too many details on the intelligence board yet. I'm not too knowledgeable on what it is, but if we get more news on it, I'll for sure update you guys on that right away. But overall, these are the new big changes and features on the way for next patch. Let me know down below which one are you looking forward to the most. For me, definitely has to be the new co-op gameplay. But yeah guys, this concludes all the latest 2.5 info that was previously teased and revealed. So if you guys did enjoy, like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on, as a lot more will be on the way. It should be a pretty crazy week. And for now, that is all for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.